aggressive was Kawhi?
He all right.
Oh.
I give him a B minus.
Minus.
I mean, hell, he should have had 38 points. He took 32 shots.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Now, I just saw James Harden the night before take 34 shots and get 59 points. Huh? Did I miss something? 1 assist, 4 turnovers. Jenny, I've been hearing about that playmaking. I've been hearing about the playmaking. And Kawhi, he got the ball in his hand because he couldn't make plays in San Antonio because Tony Parker and Manu. He couldn't make plays in Toronto because of Kyle Lowry.
Sure.
And Van Fleet. So now he playmaking. 1 assist? 1 assist? I'm like, well, something wrong with my TV. I started hitting my TV. I'm like, what about that ball? All them assists that, I've been seeing 9 assists and 10. I hit my TV. I was like,
fix it?
Yeah, because I was like, Skip keep telling me my TV on the brink. So I popped it upside the head. I was like, what up? Show clear.
Your TV has a LeBron filter on it. It filters every assist out of Kawhi's hands, right?
He had 1.
Yeah.
He had 1 assist, Skip, in 32 minutes.
Yeah.
When is the last time you know the game?
My turn?
No, that's not your turn. I'm trying to think. Has there ever been a game in which LeBron James had 1 assist? 1 assist? Really? Is that all you do? Skip, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's the most shots he's attempted in the regular season. Now, remember, Jenny, last year in Game 7, he took 39 shots. And Skip called it the luckiest. He took all the shots. He was unclutched. But now he got his shoes on. But we're going to talk about that a little later.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
1 for 9. 1 for 9, Skip, in the second quarter.
Yep.
You proud of that? 16 shots. That's what he took in the first.
Wait,
5 or
it's my
16.
turn?
No, it's not your turn.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you.
You want Jenny to respond?
No.
I mean,
5 or 16. That is good. That's you proud of that? That's clutch.
Are you asking me questions?
Yeah, I'm
Very
just asking.
confusing.
Hypothetically. Hypothetically. And hell, he should have played well. He had the night off. Nobody has still got back to me. I need somebody to get back to me in some platform. Facebook, IG, or Twitter. How long must you be on a new job? But I know California, we kind of friendly out here. Employment kind of friendly out here. So you might just show up and get paid time off the next day, hell, for all I know.
Really?
But I'm just trying to figure out, because Kawhi Leonard is on a new job and already taking PTO. So he should have been fresh. Everybody else done played back-to-backs. He out there, he chilling. Got a game off already. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Skip Bayless, and you support that. My guy is 17 years deep, running hard, doing all.
He looks like he's 17 years deep to me.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But anyway, I give him a B minus. That's the best I can give him on all them shots he took.
Really?
Yes.
So before I start, would you allow me to practice saying Kawhi Leonard, because I announced on this show yesterday that he has finally won me back over, in large part by the way he did LeBron back in July.
Oh, so that's what
bamboozled him. Ooh. Kawhi Leonard took his talents to the south side of L.A., basically. He took it to the Clippers side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and now it's Kawhi.
He wanted to play for our basement team. Yeah, the Lakers on the top floor, the Clippers in the basement.
So I will no longer refer to Kawhi Leonard as number 2 on this show. But I will use a term that you often reserve on this show for LeBron James or sometimes Aaron Rodgers.
Don't say it. You better not say it. Better not start with a V.
Last night was a virtuoso performance by Kawhi Leonard.
No, it wasn't.
It was the V word. He put the V word on that game last night.
No, he didn't, Skip.
It's been a long time since I've seen anything quite like this.
What you mean?
This was against his original team, the San Antonio Spurs, and I will say that the Spurs will wind up being a top 5 defensive team this year. I think they already are, but they'll slowly come together. And it's hard to score against the Spurs, which is why that game was relatively low scoring.
Okay.
So it kind of hung in the balance, and then all of a sudden it was time for the fourth quarter. And guess what happened? The V word happened. Virtuoso happened because Kawhi Leonard, in the fourth quarter, in the first 7 minutes that he played in the fourth quarter, scored 15 points. It's hard to do, 15 points. Can we see all those shots that he made? You can just see one after another. One was a 3, but it's just a lot of mid-range shots like that. And you know what? I'm going to go Jordan-esque. He does deserve to be called Jordan-esque from mid-range jumpers.
Yeah.
Those are
Michael B. Jordan.
Those are virtually unstoppable or maybe virtuosally unstoppable, right? Yeah, that's
he tried to get into acting like Michael B. Jordan, huh?
Who in this league right now can hang and shoot mid-range jumpers like that man can? Woo, they just keep on coming. How can you stop that? So my Spurs ran like 4 or 5 different guys at him. It's
What defender they got?
It's DeJounte. You don't think he can defend? Wait, did you just call DeJounte Murray defenseless?
Well, maybe that's what he spent too much time because he was offenseless.
Oh, okay.
Was he that?
So who was?
DeJounte.
Well, he's on a minutes restriction because he's coming off a complete ACL reconstruction.
Okay, so with the
but
minutes
he can defend, and Derek White can really defend, and he tried Kawhi for a while, and then came DeMar DeRozan, then came Rudy Gay. They all tried him, and nobody could deal with him.
Minutes restriction, not points restriction. So it doesn't matter if you play 10, 15 minutes.
Really good.
Skip, he had 8 points.
Yeah, keep talking because your Lakers are going to have to face these
yes, and they'll play like world beaters. And LaMarcus Aldridge should have bought a ticket because he watched the game. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, don't say that word.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Why he was he made me. I'm like, and he up there, he gonna run. Oh, but I was so mad with that joker there.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, Skip. And y'all paying him $28 million a year for what? Hold up, how many? Let me find out. 5 points, Skip Bayless. LaMarcus Aldridge played 35 minutes. Oh, let me take that back. He played 35, 38. So he played 36 minutes and gave you 5 points. He's an all-star.
That's not good.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Every couple of nights he's an all-star, and then a couple more he's not. Always said that. The bottom line to that game last night was the Clippers had Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs did not. It came down right to that because starting fourth quarter, he just said, I'm sorry, I own this game. Sorry, Pop. And by the way, he and Pop were real
No.
They kind of hugged.
No. Hold on. I thought you said, hold on. Now, you remember opening night, or you see Kawhi, he's an assassin. He ain't talk to nobody. But I could have swore I saw him talking to Patty Mills. I could have swore I was talking to DeJounte Murray. What happened to the assassin?
You know what he did? He pulled an assassin on LeBron James. And there's no way he's going to fraternize to the guy he's dethroning in L.A. as we speak. It is Kawhi Town.
All I'm saying is that LeBron, when he plays Cleveland, watch how he is with Kevin Love and Tristan after the game. When he played Miami, look how he was with D-Wade and Rio, some of the guys. That's all I was saying. You make it seem like Kawhi Leonard wasn't going to talk to anybody. Guys normally talk to the guys that they know they're friendly with or they've played with after the games. That's all I'm saying. But you made it seem like, oh, not the Terminator. The Terminator is emotionless. You see, he tried to get in the acting. He don't call that an acting bug. Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes gave him 100 Rotten Tomatoes for that ad. 100.
But that was the point.
Just
it was
watch.
playing off of it.
He will give no love to LeBron or to Anthony Davis.
We don't want no love.
Yep.
We don't want no love.
Well,
we'll see what he's on criminal.
You know what? He is dethroning you in your house. In your house.
Skip, he in the basement.
It's come to that.
He in the basement.
He's
Really?
not in the basement.
I don't think he's in the basement.
Making his way up.
He in the
I
basement.
think he's front and center. Whew. They're going to have to rename Staples Kawhi's or something.
No, we ain't going to name it nothing. Skip, look here. I know after you. I'm just, hold on. Wait a minute. You all giddy. He did that to your team.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I was
I was
confused
in awe.
about.
I just sat back and said, that's too good. You know, every once in a while, you know how it is on the playground, you just step back and say, that's too good.
Well, what about that time when Kyrie and LeBron did that number on your Spurs in San Antonio? You remember that? When Kyrie, Kyrie dropped like 50 plus, and LeBron had like a 30-point triple-double or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember you coming out here talking like that.
Yeah, I did. I said Kawhi was just unstoppable.
No, you said Kyrie.
Sorry, Kyrie. Kyrie was unstoppable.
So what about LeBron?
I don't remember that he played.
You know,
Did he? Well, I mean, it got so crazy at the end, it went to overtime. Remember, Kyrie forced overtime with like a 40-foot shot.
Yeah.
I said, well, okay.
That step back.
It's yours.
Yeah.
It's yours. You can have this one.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you can't stop that. You know how Kyrie gets sometimes.
So what we're going to do, so we're going to pretend like Trez, who's leading the NBA in field goal percentage, 74%, giving you 20 on a nightly basis. So we're going to pretend like he did nothing last night.
Here's what I'm going to pretend. There's no Paul George right now, and where you're going to be in trouble is when Paul George comes back, because that's already a good defensive team to start with.
Right.
And they were stifling last night. They were all up in LaMarcus Aldridge. He couldn't get his shot off.
Skip. Do you see what Anthony Davis? I just want to know who's going to guard Anthony Davis.
You always ask me that, and then Trez guarded him in the fourth quarter of the Clippers-Lakers game.
So you think
took him out of the game?
So
Wait a minute. You just brought up the fact that Anthony Davis scored 0 against the Clippers on opening night.
How many shots he take?
Two?
He ain't like somebody else I know, ball hogging, taking up all the shots. Paul George going to want some of them shots when he come back.
Was Anthony afraid to take shots? I don't know.
I'll bet he'll have more than 2 shots on Christmas.
7 of 9 in the fourth quarter. And guess what? They needed all 7 of those shots in a row because they were in the process of going 5 for 26 from 3 were the Clippers. 5 of 26, and they won a game. How many games do you win going 5 for 26 from the three-point line? Not that many.
If you don't mind me asking, was Kawhi guarding DeRozan? Because DeRozan was cooking, too. DeRozan was cooking, too.
Well, all I know is whoever Kawhi guarded couldn't do anything. They couldn't, to use your term, they couldn't do jack, you know what?
Hold on. So what did DeMar DeRozan was 13 of 21. Derek White was 6 of 11.
They're a good team, man. They were undefeated.
I ain't talking about no team.
You're going to see how good they are twice at San Antonio in the next, in 2-3 weeks? They got to play twice at San Antonio, do the Lakers.
That's right. And y'all got to come to us twice.
Okay. Well,
go catch L's.
But in the stretch we're talking about, because you predicted the Lakers would go.
Don't worry about what my prediction.
17-3.
Don't worry about my prediction.
Your prediction is going to be in jeopardy starting tonight at Dallas.
We got something for them.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm afraid they have something for you.
You know what?
They got 2 unicorns.
No.
Yeah.
We got the unicorn. The brow.
Oh, you mean now the brow has supplanted LeBron James as the unicorn? Wow.
Look, LeBron James, GOAT James is GOAT James. That title never goes away. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I mean, some people just, no matter what transpires, Aretha Franklin, rest her soul, will always be known as the Queen of Soul. That ain't gonna change. That ain't gonna change. Michael Jackson, rest his soul, is the King of Pop. Some things just don't change. No matter who comes along, how well they do, that title is bestowed upon them by perpetuity. He's built on permanence.
That is true. Michael Jordan is
permanent GOAT.
All-time permanent.
Ain't nobody say nothing about nobody.
Never going to change.
I can't tell you got on Kawhi's shoes. He must not be the GOAT.
It's just for a day.
Hey, you had them on yesterday, too.
Yeah, how often are we going to see these shoes?
These shoes?
Yeah.
Get a good look at them because this will probably be the last time I'm going to wear these shoes on this show because I am true to Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.